Fucking blue light glasses. It's like they're meant to attract dust and fingerprints when I don't even touch the goddamn lenses. It's insane. Like, what ghost is touching these fucking blue light glasses that they get fingerprints on them? I don't get it. I don't get it. Jesus. Where the fuck is Saba? Saba, get your fucking ass in the voice chat. You bitch. I'm late to fucking everything. I just cannot manage to, like, be on time. I honestly don't even know how 2 hours has passed right now. It's crazy. I did not feel like going. I feel like less than an hour. Weird. Oh, this is the first. That's weird. Logan is going off. Kick the keys from fucking alright. Pause this shit. Okay. Left. Boom, bitch. Oh, it's Altar. What? How is that much? Oh, because I'm fucking streaming. Duh. Hello. Promise the Thorbs. Nice.
What do you
Also, you
think?
spelled Thorpe's wrong.
Oh, how do you spell it? I thought it was a Thorpe.
No E's.
No E? Oh, it's just a P?
Yep.
Never mind. Oh, apparently there's going to be a debate tomorrow between Ashley and Lauren because apparently they got into a Twitter fight.
That's
Or some other.
tomorrow.
I think so. It says Ashley's channel discussing Wednesday's debate with Lauren De Laguna.
Sounds like they had a debate. Discussing Wednesday's debate with Lauren De Laguna.
That's the title of it. Her channel's name is Not Your Everyday Ashley XOXO. That's Ashley's channel name.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like they had a debate and now they're about to talk about it. Or there was a debate on Wednesday that they are going to be talking about.
yeah, so it's probably tomorrow. Well, today now because it's 1 a.m. here and it's 2 a.m. where you are.
Indeed.
By the way, how did QAnon like your questions?
He liked them. Pretty sure I'm getting my rolls back.
All right, very good. I looked at all the questions you put together. A lot of them were very good. They were very like curated. My question to you is: did you use any of the questions that me and Astra put in the Kick or Keep
I put them in there.
chat?
All right. I gotta tell you one of them. What the fuck? I don't need to record my game. I didn't respond to it. I figured I'd just tell you. The education, the children's education one, that's just like an interview question.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that you were saying you had a problem with. You felt like a lot of people were very questions.
Maybe should I phrase them more aggressively then? Should I load them up, the questions up more?
Well, it's not even that. It's those are like not really debate topics. That's just like what's your preference for your kid?
Well, I'm hoping one of the conservatives will say I want to homeschool my children because
Well, yeah,
uh,
but then it's just gonna go. Okay, well, you can do what you want with your kids, so I'll do what I
I feel like it depends on the person, but
want. Yeah, with education, that one, yeah, that's not gonna start with arguments. That's just gonna be, yeah, you can send your kids to whatever. If you like, yeah, that's all that would happen. That's like, that's as far as that would go. But I think one thing that could be done with that topic in general would be asking, is homeschooling uh, a viable form of education, or should homeschooling be encouraged, or should homeschooling be discouraged or illegal or whatever, something like that. That would be the only thing like related to that I could see working.
yeah. Okay, well next time I'll try to make more debate. Like I'll make sure I really tune my questions like that.
I don't think any of them have kids either.
1 sec. I'll be right back. Let me go do something.
Bitch, ending soon. You're ended.
Really sorry that happened to you. Woman was so manipulative. Holy shit. I mean, she's doing her own thing. I feel bad for her. I do overall. But I feel bad for her for a reason that she probably wouldn't accept, which is that it feels like she has something going on where she believes stuff is happening that very fervently. I'm not sure if it's like a trying to save face thing or what, but
Oh no.
Perhaps no one wants to. The look at me-ism of the ADD youngster
No.
is tiresome, insatiable,
Is she
and
crying?
self-defeating. It represents a voracious appetite that cannot be appeased
Yeah.
even if it
It's
achieves
a little
its
loud,
immediate
yeah.
objective.
It's loud compared to Discord.
Whatever the
Let me turn
child
it down.
receives in the emotional relationship with the parent only after demanding it has, by definition, no capacity to satisfy. Just as with unconditional acceptance, the child should not have to work for attention, either by destructive acts or by look-at-me behaviors or by good boy, good girl compliance. The hunger is eased by the parents seizing every possible
Is that volume
opportunity
okay, guys?
to devote positive attention to the child
Let me put it
precisely
on
when the child has
stream. Thanks for the
not
follow.
demanded it. We have to satiate the child with attention, stuff her full of it until it's coming out her ears, says the developmental psychologist Gordon Neufeld. Once the attention hunger is alleviated, the just
A
looking
bit
for
more down,
attention
okay.
behaviors
Got you.
will lessen. As the child develops greater security in the relationship and greater confidence in herself, the
Hi,
motive
Kinklemore.
driving
How's it
these
going?
behaviors gradually weakens. The parent has to be able to
Same
say
place.
a
I didn't play
kind
yesterday
but
'cause I was
firm
working.
no whenever he is unable to meet the child's insistent demands for attention. I
By the
am
way, you
just
should
not
use
up to
that
doing that now, he might tell the child, or that does not work for me right now. The
whatever that
statement is about the
promo,
parent
whatever you call it,
and does
of
not express a
Gear 5
judgment
Luffy
either about the
saying,
child or about the
waiting to
particular
start.
activity
You
in
should use that
question.
more often.
Still
The
breathing?
operative word
I'm
here
glad to hear
is
that, Kinklemore.
kindness.
That's good.
The problem is often not the parent's legitimate refusal per se, but the punishing irritability with which the message is delivered. The demand for attention, like
Did
all the
Toronto's like
child's
the net
demands,
net
is a
positive, net
compensation
negative for
for an
video games?
unconscious emotional hunger.
Yeah, he used it.
The parent may rightly
He
deny
did.
some
All
demand
right.
of the child's for attention or any other demand, such as for the candy bar at the supermarket, but there is no reason that the child should be expected to understand that decision or to like it. The emotionally wounded child is struck by every refusal as by a rejection, even though no such rejection is intended by the parent. If the parent allows his reaction to the child's reaction to become cold and
I
punishing,
felt pretty good about
the
Kicker
child's
Keep today.
anxiety
I had a
will
good
turn
time. There were
into a
times where I wish I could
self-fulfilling
have said more
prophecy.
about a topic, but I was
In many
like,
situations,
I'm
it
always
is
like,
fit
I
and
don't.
proper
It
for
was
the parent
confusing
not
because
to give in to the
Krontos
child's
is like,
demands.
interrupt people, and then
The main thing
I was
is to
interrupting,
refuse
and then he's like,
without
don't interrupt
blaming
people,
or
and I'm like,
humiliating the
I
child
don't know what to
for
do.
the attention-seeking or for the demanding behavior. If we anticipate
But
the
I
child's
feel like I had a
reactions,
pretty good time on Kicker
understand their
Keep today.
source, and do not shame the child for them, the child will eventually learn to tolerate refusal. When we endure children's anger or frustration with compassion, they will often move on to the sadness of not having what they wish for, of having to give up what they think they need just then.
Saw Merc
At
was
such
unhappy in the
moments,
Discord
a
though.
parent can move in and witness that sadness with an empathy that will make the child feel understood and supported despite the refusal. Finally, as we consider the child's needs for attention, the parent's lifestyle has to be carefully examined. In an earlier chapter, I mentioned my own workaholism and breakneck pace of living at the time my
I was
children were
like,
small.
honestly, just
I
excited
observed similar
to hang out with
patterns
Katarina
almost
for a bit. I think she's
universally
really cool.
in the families I see for
She said she
ADD
wanted to hold
assessment.
my hand. I
One
didn't get
of,
her.
and often both, the
That made my
parents
day.
may work long hours. Morning is rush, 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 and the evening is no different. The parent comes home depleted and must put full energy into meeting the physical and emotional needs of a child who, for a whole day,
Okay, wait, maybe they're
may have
just
been
talking shit.
deprived of parental
Maybe they're just
contact.
talking shit.
And parents have often taken up other commitments, school committees, church bazaars, courses of various sorts, and so on. Such extracurricular activities magnify the parent's level of preoccupation and stress, decreasing her patience with the child. Even during the time she devotes to the child, the parent's mind may be spinning with the events of the day and the chores yet to be done. Research shows that many parents spend virtually no more than 5 minutes, if that, of meaningful contact with their child each day. If that snippet of time is to grow, parents need to create some space around themselves, and in order to do so, they may have to reconsider their lifestyle. Socioeconomic trends greatly exacerbate the attention starvation of children. According to the Economic Policy Institute in the U.S., the average work year is now 158
I'm gonna hop in Discord
hours longer
if anyone wants
than it was 3
to
decades
join.
ago.
If you don't have the streamer
An
role
extra month
and
has
you're a
been
streamer,
tacked
just let me
on to
know.
what in 1969
But if you're a cool
was
cat or a
considered
streamer,
a
you should be able
full-time
to hop
job,
in.
writes the psychologist Edward L. Deci. It's extraordinary, really. In such a society, it is only to be expected that many children would be looking for attention, looking for it, but
It's,
not finding it.
Catnip.
Parents may
She's on
need to
Kicker
change
Keep
their
today.
lifestyles, sacrificing whatever activities can be
I didn't watch
eliminated
today's Kicker
if
Keep.
these diminish
How'd it
their
go?
availability to their ADD
It went
child.
pretty well.
This could mean saying no
Was
and
there any yelling?
disappointing friends or colleagues, and it might mean giving
yeah.
up projects and involvements close
Thanks,
to one's
Ganglemore. I
heart.
appreciate
From what
that.
There
question?
is a lot to be
Awesome.
gained, however.
Yeah, I had a lot
for
of
their
fun.
child
From
has
what
already
question?
incurred
know.
a deficit
them.
of attention.
Who hosted?
2,
It's
a
always
poorly
Destiny and Toronto.
self-regulated child
I think I'm
can
maybe
hardly
doing
learn to
another
be calm
panel
in a hyperactive
Thursday.
atmosphere. Narrowing the
people.
range of activities is
I'm really
wrenching
excited
for
for it.
many of us. But in terms of our children's
Definitely
development,
down to
the rewards
schedule more
far
panels and
outweigh
whatnot
the
if anyone
cost.
ever wants to
It
collab.
may be a non-negotiable condition for the healing of the child with attention deficit disorder. Myth 2. The child is deliberately
stream
trying
sniping
to
Catnip?
annoy the
Oh,
adult.
yeah,
He is out to
chatting.
get a rise out of me, I swear to God, a father asserted of his 10-year-old son.
for a second.
Many parents find such motives to be a convincing explanation for their child's distressing behavior. On the face of it, this is a seemingly reasonable conclusion to arrive at. Given the
It's
intelligence of
it'll be
many
on the
ADD
stream
children,
Moose Moo if you
the
want to
number
watch
of
it back.
times they have been
The kicker
told
keep
not to
it
do
should be
this
on
or
my
that.
VODs.
It may seem like they are misbehaving
But
knowingly
yeah, I should be
and
on another
purpose.
panel
Fortunately,
Thursday.
the assumption is wrong. These children are neither so cunning nor so malevolent. It is a
Thursday
mistake many
at
of us
6
make in our
EST.
relationships with others.
I'll
whether
I'm
children
about to
or
update my
spouses,
website with my
acquaintances, or
schedule, so I'll put it
strangers,
on there.
to imagine that we know the intentions behind the actions of others. Some psychologists refer to this misbelief as intentional thinking. The family therapist
6
David Freeman once
EST
concluded
actually,
a
6
public
EST.
lecture on intimacy
6
and relationships
EST
by saying that if there was any one thing he
Thursday.
hoped his audience would remember from his talk, it was the awareness that one does not know his or her spouse, his or her children. We may believe we have a perfect idea of why they act as they do, when in reality our beliefs reflect no more than our own anxieties. Whenever we ascribe a motive to the other person, as in, you
What am
are
I having
doing this
for breakfast? Like
we
tomorrow?
discard curiosity
I don't know.
and immobilize compassion.
I got some
The
Pop-Tarts
person
and,
who
and stuff
knows has nothing to learn, has given up
for
on
meal
learning.
prep.
In
The
the beginner's
panel
mind,
on
there are
Thursday
many
is going to be with
possibilities.
Wick
In the
and
expert's mind, there are
I believe
few,
some other women in
said
the
the Zen
industry,
master
including
Shunryu
Stardust.
Suzuki.
I don't know the
It
other
is good to be
two in
aware
the panel
that
very
we
well,
are beginners
but I am
as
familiar
we
with some of
approach the
Stardust's
ADD
work.
child.
But it's about
In our
I
interactions
believe
with
women
children,
failing other
intentional
women in the
thinking
industry,
gets in
like
the
the
way
content
of
creator
seeing the
space.
child for who he really is. Worse, the judgments we deliver on our children become the self-judgments they will carry into adult life. I was a bad kid, or I was always trying to cause some trouble, frequently
What are you
express
guys
the
having
way
for
adults
breakfast?
with ADD recall themselves as children. The child sooner or later comes to see himself, as much as he may protest against it, through the negative opinion of the parent.
How late
A
am I planning on
dysfunctional search
streaming?
for attention
Holy shit, it's already
underlies
late.
some of the
I was
behaviors
talking to
of
them
the
for a long
ADD
time.
child, as we have just seen.
I don't know.
Poor self-regulation, poor impulse control are also responsible for many behaviors, as are unconscious shame or rage or anxiety. All these are expressions of vulnerability.
Are you gonna
and
get on
pain,
stream today, Ryder?
not of bad intent. And even if, on a given occasion, there is consciously harmful intent, we still need to maintain the spirit of compassionate curiosity. Why would a child want to do harm? Asked without prejudgment is a question that can provide fertile ground for inquiry. What happened to this child?
Oh,
to make
okay,
her
yeah,
this
word.
way?
It's already like midnight.
What is happening now in her life to make her act it out?
I kind of
There
want to
is
play some
much
video
we can
games.
find out if we know that
It's been a
we don't
minute.
know.
Maybe I play League for a little bit. You guys
Myth
want to watch me
3.
play League?
The child purposefully manipulates the parent. In the category of intentional thinking is the belief that the child is manipulative or controlling. It's worth a closer look because it is another
Ezra just
commonly
left the
held
server?
misperception
Why?
that visits harsh judgment on ADD children.
Ezra Winter?
No child
Yeah.
is by nature manipulative.
Weird.
No child by nature controlling. A child
What's
who
that?
does develop a
Me and
propensity
Mia
to
were
manipulate
talking
or
about
to
it.
control others
Hold on.
is doing so out of weakness, not strength.
Me and my friend Mia were talking about this concept with autism and I believe ADHD, where it's like you will misremember something and you'll be perceived as others as you're lying. And it's like such a shitty thing because I think a lot of people get pegged as like they're a malicious person in these circumstances. I forget the name for it. I'd have to look back in me and Mia's conversations, but she recently got diagnosed autistic and we've just related on a lot of different things about it.
Manipulation and the drive to control are fear responses based on unconscious anxieties.
Word.
The truly strong person need
Word,
not be
Kinklemore,
so
thanks so
afraid
much.
that she has to direct and control.
Yeah, I
every
could maybe
aspect
think of
her
some good
environment.
questions for
Given
stuff like that.
Children are always the weaker party in the relationship.
Thank you, I
with the
appreciate
adult.
it.
It is natural for them to want to control at times. I don't know why we hold it against our child, says Gordon Neufeld. The
But yeah,
most
I'm in
ridiculous
my
thing we
Discord,
can
guys.
say
It should
is that
be
my child is trying
linked
to
in my bio
manipulate
if
me.
anyone wants to join.
It's like
There we go.
look, but I gotta get rent
excessive
paid first,
manipulation,
and
I'll be right back.
All right. Fuck this, man. Where the fuck is...
Everything. Where the fuck did it go? Here. What? The fuck? Weird. Oh, wait, what? Bitch, I gotta refresh to have these fucking people in the right spot? To show not live people? Or to not show people that are offline? Huh. Weird. I am good on that.
Okay, well that's fine. We don't really want retards anyway.
Oh my god. God, that's
What's so
fucking
funny?
That's fine.
I
As a matter of fact,
unmuted
I don't want your subscribe.
Zonya's,
Go elsewhere.
stream for a
Anyways.
second.
Is a play money
And the
prediction market,
first thing
and what that
she
means is you
said
can come onto
was,
our site and
"That's
create a betting
fine.
market on
We don't
any
really want
question that you care
retards
about.
anyway."
That can be serious things like the conflict in Gaza, the 2024 election, or silly things like whether your friends will be dating in a month. Manifold lets you do it all from betting on events like this.
Manifold markets. We haven't checked
I
that
feel
out
like it's
in a
been too
while.
long since we've added a new soundbite to the soundboard.
It has been a
My
week.
wife fucks other guys. My wife fucks other guys.
This
I would kill myself.
But I'm
Yeah, but
definitely
you
gonna
can't
When a
do that.
man shoots cum
There we go.
inside of another man's ass.
There's manifold markets. Notifications, huh? What are these? New following. Huh? I'm following that? Will Lav be on kick or keep before the end of the year? Why am I following that? Well, because I'm probably following them, I guess. Zonya stock permanent. Uh-oh, I've taken hits, guys. I've taken hits. Oh, no. Why have I taken such hits?
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no.
What is
fucking
going
way.
on? I was always so stable before. Look at that. I dropped to 415 on August 14th. 250. And then up to 415 on August 15th. And went up to... Oh, man. Wonder what's going on there. The hell happened in August? What did I do in August? What was August? Was that the slur panel? Or was that something else? What did I do? Did I do something real crazy in August, guys? I don't even remember what happened in August. When was the slur panel? Nah, the slur panel was before that, right? Maybe it was in August. You're literally the Zonya. You're going nowhere? It's true, there's only one Zonya. I disavow Obama. Yeah, we do. Got enough for one DGG sub, and then I lost the motivation to continue using it. Ah. Okay. So... Oh, I don't know. I'm not Obama. I didn't know it was a joke. But we're hostile in general. I'm trying to think. Was that the slur panel? August 14th. No. The slur panel was like August 10th. It might have been the slur panel. Maybe that's what did it. It was the slur panel. I wonder what else it would be. I can't really think of what else. Oh well, let's get into this.
Any event you could possibly think of. And through the power of market incentives, our markets actually are reasonably accurate, even using play money. So I encourage you all to check it out and enjoy the debate.
Thanks so much, Steven. Pleasure to have you. Thanks again for helping us make this event possible. But thank you all for being here. Oh, a couple of quick housekeeping things. So if you're VIP, we ask that these first two rows that has the signage that say reserved for VIP, we ask you to they be reserved for VIP. And then there are break rooms. So there is one just on the other side of this wall. So if you're kind of tired, you're like down and quiet a bit, just on the other side of this wall. Otherwise, we're going to get started. I want to give a huge round of applause. We're thrilled to have our friends and guest speakers, Steven and Leo, to be with us. We're going to start with Steven with his opening statement. Steven, the floor is all yours. Oh, that's right.
Oh, I didn't really...
Okay. If you lean, just even slightly or a lot.
I just realized I didn't give my closing thoughts on the previous... on the Chud versus Leo thing. Right? Did I give it? No, I didn't give them. Man, I'm off my game. Off my game. Pretty sure I didn't give them. Okay, so the overall topic was, has the left gone too far? the thing is, there are always like bits and pieces, like certain topics, certain trendy things where the left goes too far. And like neopronouns, xenogenders, cancel culture, getting people canceled from their jobs because they disagreed with something that was like a trendy leftist talking point or something, or leftist issue or something, right? There's always little things, like little pockets of things. But like collectively overall, I don't think the left has gone too far. Though over time, I think more and more of these things are accumulating that are problems. Probably the big one is, the big ones are probably cancel culture, purity testing, right? And those play together, right? Hand in hand, right? If you're not pure enough, well, then you're considered to be working with the enemy or enabling the enemy, or you are the enemy or something, right? And therefore you are sacrificial, you're not on their team, and so you could be subject to being doxxed, having your job threatened or taken away, being even violently attacked potentially, or having your home harassed, IRL. There's all these different things that can happen. So something that really needs to be reined in is the probably the big ones would be reining in the cancel culture, and then reining in the whole purity testing or looking for enemies within kind of thing. Because the former, well, that's harmful to people. It effectively false flags the people who are on your own side and agree with you on a lot of things, if not most things politically. And it is also alienating to the left, because it makes the left look like a bunch of scary cultists. And it makes people fear wanting to engage with them, or be honest about their views. It makes them fear wanting to eventually over time be associated with people like that. But then also it's very like overall the mentality is self-destructive. Like, think about the purity testing. The problem with like the purity testing spirals is that you shrink down smaller and smaller to these niche special interests, and in order for us to actually address issues in the system that we work in here in the US at least, you really have to have a coalition. You have to be able to work with other people that you don't fully agree with or see eye to eye on 100% of issues. And so you need to find like the common real battleground issues that you can actually get some traction on, and focus on those and build coalitions around those and actually get those things done. And there's a lot of this, sort of, there's a lot of LARP to modern leftism, because people are getting a lot of their leftism from an infusion of various, social media influencers and papers and stuff like that, where they kind of get radicalized.
Kanko, have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
But
No.
Okay. I was just asking because Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is up for sale.
I already have
And
it.
I was... Oh, you already have it? Did you already play it and beat it?
No.
Oh.
I got it recently.
Oh, really? I was here. I already own the game, and I already own the deluxe edition on the PS4 and PS5. If they were selling the Legendary Edition at a really big discount, I'd probably pick it up but I already own what they are discounting. I want to get DLC Pass 2 for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, but I don't want to pay full price for it. It is probably the most expensive DLC I might have seen. It's $40 for that DLC.
That's not the most expensive I've seen.
What's the most expensive you've seen?
The price of the entire fucking game, $60.
Yeah, that's a good question. What game?
Technically, you can see an extremely expensive DLC every fucking year. Once a year, minimum. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I mean by DLC, like officially released and recognized as DLC.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Call of Duty puts out expensive DLCs every year.
How much are they?
$50.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Season
don't play Call.
pass.
Fuck that. Speaking of Call of Duty, though, even though fuck Call of Duty, I definitely want to play that online with you guys, or Counter Strike. It's been a while since I've played a first-person shooter. What?
It's been a while since you've played a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Well, download Counter Strike 2 right now.
All right. How big is Counter Strike, by the way?
Not that big.
50 gigabytes?
50? No. $34.
This is the soundtrack, and then this is the game.
Why is this still installed? The fuck?
I'm guessing you can't. Can you use a controller for Counter Strike?
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Yeah. I guess.
With first-person shooter games, you should always use keyboard and mouse. It's like a cheat code. I suck
How is it?
at first-person shooters on a controller. I am good at first-person shooters on a keyboard and mouse.
Hmm.
It's so
Interesting.
easy because you have perfect control of the mouse. Aim is insane. You fucking just
I do want
point
to.
and click. That's it.
I do want to start filling up my library, my Steam library, with decent games, but
Start scrolling through the
it's
free
like
shit.
the free stuff. But I feel like they're crap,
Nope.
though.
No.
Really, if
Free
you had to
stuff on
recommend
Steam
me,
is good.
is it?
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll show you. Here, let's. I'm gonna share my screen. All right.
All right.
Oh no, it's porn. Just kidding.
Yeah, I saw some hentai games. I was like, I don't want that shit anywhere near my library.
Why?
Because I want to play real games.
You don't think hentai games can be real games?
No.
You play Persona 5.
That game does not have any hentai in it.
No, but that is the same style game that hentai games are most of the time.
Yeah, but Persona 5 is in its own class. No, it's false equivalency between a Persona 5 and hentai games. The only
Hold
like
on.
common thing between them is like
Hold
they're
on.
probably turn-based games.
I'm about to pull this shit the fuck up. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's see what Food Shops is doing real quick.
Yeah, it was.
Quick
You were
question.
telling me to get off.
The backup
I was.
storage I
I was
have,
like, I was saying, like,
it
listen,
looks
I
like
think
I
these guys
can't
are just gonna
access
humiliate
it.
you. You gotta like log
Basically, the
off
main
right now.
Yeah,
hard
it was
drive
pretty feely
that's
batty.
being
You know what I mean? It was
used,
not good.
that's being used, I
Yeah.
can
It
only
was not a good
download
position to
stuff
be
and
in.
use that, and then the backup
Yeah.
is basically where I store stuff.
Yeah, it was not good.
How come you stuck with it anyway?
I was just talking to Dev again. Why the fuck is my CPU utilization going so fucking high? What the fuck?
Mass Effect, that's a game I've been interested in, but I'd rather own it physically. Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah.
What did it say? Yeah, but I'm gonna buy that physically. Who is that? Who's that? Who's that person? ASMR vampire gossip.
This? Oh, I have no idea. Slay SMR? I don't know. I listen to ASMR to sleep sometimes, so it just like recommends me a bunch of random ASMR shit.
I never knew what ASMR was until I went and saw it on Amaran's Twitch channel, and I was like, oh, so this is what it is.
Yeah, no, that's not really what it is.
Oh, then what is it?
I mean, that is what it is, but it's like, it's a ridiculous version of it.
Mm.
Tyler's.
Alrighty.
I live. Uh-oh, Tyler's still not dead yet. Oh, there.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
God.
Gotcha, Super
This guy
T.
was on Kicker Kick today.
No, Super's gonna win. Super's gonna pull that.
He's still there. He's still
Who?
there. You,
Oh,
he's behind you.
He's gonna win.
Oh no, this wave is continuing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I looked at his name and I saw who he was. Oh.
It's the bald guy from Omegle.
Ronto should really get his Twitter verification.
He has Twitter verification.
He does?
Yeah.
Isn't his Twitter handle not Carantos?
Right, maybe he moved it back to his old Twitter. Hold on.
I forget. It's not a big deal. Anyways.
He just got unbanned recently, so maybe he stopped paying for that one and started paying for the other one.
Oh, Hyphonics. This guy looks like he'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he got his old Twitter back. So I bet that's what he's doing. Yeah, he had verification on this. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't know if he did. That wouldn't make sense if he did. I remember him having it, but that would be kind of tricky because he kind of fucking got banned. So the reason he had not Carantos is because Carantos got banned from Twitter. was it? YouTube.com/at what? Is that it? That is it. Is that it? That. Why is my fucking CPU at 90%? That's crazy.
When you mean 90%, do you mean usage?
Yeah.
How can you check?
There's plugins like
Oh, okay.
softwares that like I have the NVIDIA performance overlay on right now.
I was just curious. You don't have to go into it. I ask you a lot of questions and I feel like I throw you off track.
No, you're good.
Punk. We do this the hard. I've waited so long to explore this place, and just seeing it like this, like, God, we've come a long way since Persona 4. That's. Okay, I wasn't expecting the warmest welcome. What the heck? And find our new lodging. Alright, shouldn't be too hard, and god dang. It's kinda crazy how, like, realistic this place is. I've seen photos of what they based, like, this environment on. Yogenjaya isn't a real place in Japan, it's actually Sengenjaya. And this looks pretty darn realistic, not gonna lie. It looks just like it, and man, I've waited so long to see this. My god, I can't even believe this, but... Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. Alright, so we gotta find his house and talk to him. Also, if you never played a video game before, you press X to talk to people. Good guy's Atlas, not assuming. But, yeah. There's a couple characters we can talk to, like this police officer. He's apparently unfriendly. Alright. Hey, can you give me some instructions on how to get to this place? That'd be pretty cool, or are you gonna be unfriendly? You wanna get to the residence, that address? It's in an alley a bit further back. Take right after the apartment with the stairs. You know, man, I think this game mislabeled you. You're not unfriendly at all, but... Man, I just can't get over this. I've waited so long to explore this place, and just seeing it like this, like... God, we've come a long way since Persona 4, that's all I'm gonna say, but... Yeah, there's something going on over there. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Ignore the tricycle, I wasn't talking about that. It should be, yes, the first dog of the game. So, just to be real with you guys, we're gonna go for a 100% run of this game. As far as talking to dogs. So, this is the first one, and you don't want to miss him. Now,
boy, that commentary is fucking cringe. How is Tom not live right now? What the fuck is happening?
You're right. I did it. I just noticed Tom isn't live.
This is fucking cancer.
Must absolutely know what I do after stream. I come in here, I pick at my face and make it red, and then I go to leave, right? But as I go to leave, I turn sideways and realize that I in fact have lost my ass. I don't have an ass. So for the people who must
%? Holy fuck, dude. %, CPU usage. That is fucking wild. 100% CPU usage. I without a doubt need a new processor. This is crazy. What the fuck?
What's going on?
I just accidentally touched this fucking lens. What? Oh my god. How does this even happen? Like, I didn't touch these fucking lenses and they got fingerprints all over them. Like, how? Who is touching these things that are on my face? I just wiped
Yeah.
them off.
Oh, your glasses. Yeah, that's how I am. It's probably the dust, because a lot of dust builds up
No,
on
this shit is
these.
like fingerprints. This is fingerprints. I didn't touch the fucking lens, except for the one where I know that I touched it and I just wiped it off. And then there's more on the other one. What? Does not make sense. Okay. Where the fuck has Avius been?
Yeah, it's a good point. Maybe his work schedule changed, unfortunately.
Desktop window manager is using 27%? What? Window manager. Uh-oh. Anything else? That's weird. That just having windows open, like having different fucking windows open, takes up 30% of the CPU. not what the windows are doing, just having them open, just having windows on your computer, just like having Discord, having a Discord window, having a couple of Chrome windows, having an OBS window, having this one. It's all these different windows.
If you hover over your tab, it'll show you how much each tab is using, how much memory.
No. Not the tabs. It's the windows on my computer. It's each window, the Discord window, the Steam window, the OBS window. It's not Chrome. It's not just Chrome. It's all the windows. Every single thing that is open on my computer is a window. That is
Oh, wow.
taking up 30% of the CPU. That should not be happening. That's ridiculous.
Hmm.
That shouldn't even take up processing. Just it should be what the windows are doing that's processing, not the windows inherently. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah, something must be wrong.
Also, you hover over a Chrome tab and it shows how much memory. That has nothing to do with processing.
Oh, that doesn't? Never mind
No,
then.
that's RAM. Just fucking close those. Close this. Close window. Wow, I closed a bunch of them and it didn't go down very much. Yeah, something's wrong. I gotta find what the fuck the problem is here. This is fucking ridiculous.
You would you? I don't know if you heard, but there today, the three in 3 states they were like abortion victories. So in Virginia, the Democrats took the Senate in Virginia, and so now Glenn Youngkin, governor of Virginia, he can't really pass any abortion laws to ban it. In Ohio, now women getting an abortion now is protected by the Ohio Constitution, and there was one other state. I forgot what it is. What else? Oh, Benjamin Netanyahu. He wants to permanently occupy um, the Gaza Strip. Those are the biggest things that have been going going on for the past 2 days.
Let's see. Do this while I'm figuring this shit out. System information. Boy, I'm glad I did that. We can now buy in Israel at a state company beachfront property, Gaza. What? That's even worse. Oh, there we go. BIOS version update. Okay. Ugh. We can now, yeah, it is messed up. Fair. This shit is crazy. This really should be using GPU, not CPU.